Since being engaged to Miss Akins, have you had sexual intercourse with your ex? What was his response?
Your Honor, he said yes. Mr. Bailey admitted to having sexual intercourse with his ex just days after his engagement to Miss Akins.
Let me ask you this.
Yes, ma'am.
Were you able to ascertain or find out how many women he's been with sexually since he got engaged to Miss Akins?
Yes, Mr. Bailey, he admitted to having sex with 2 to 3 other people besides the previously admitted to sleeping with.
Tell me what you're thinking, love.
I ain't got no words. I ain't got no words. I can't describe the feeling. He'll never know until it's done to him. I ain't got no words for him. I really don't. I can't tell you how I feel. Like, I can't tell you how I feel. It's just one of them feelings that you gotta experience to know how somebody feel to have that done to them.
It really hurt me to see this woman's pain. You can see that she is absolutely devastated, completely broken and destroyed by his actions. And if you look at his expression, he could care less about the emotional pain that he's caused this woman that was only trying to love him and build a family with him. He is completely disregarding the trauma that his actions have caused. And this really is why I honestly want any young Black woman seeking to build a family or find a man to never, and I mean never, have a man's child without being his wife. Because when they get exposed for doing dirt, you will be stuck with being the main caregiver to that child while he is able to have the freedom to find a new victim. And usually when a man has said, hey, I'm going to be engaged to you, I want you to be mine, he then gets comfortable. And a lot of times, if he hasn't exposed any true colors, he will at that time. Those red flags will pop up out of nowhere if they already haven't. Because a lot of times we as Black women ignore red flags in an attempt to uplift the man or to give him a chance because we are socialized to feel like we have to lower our standards to accept men in our lives. And I also believe that women should not have intercourse with a man or even look at him as an option of being a partner for at least a year, because psychologists will tell you that you can hide your true colors for no longer than 6 months to a year, roughly. So you will see red flags that will show you the character of that person before then. And to protect yourself, you should not engage or get yourself too emotionally caught up or linked up with that man. So if you do have to remain single, you should never even entertain the option of giving these Dusties a chance. Don't let these men shame you into giving bums a chance. Or don't let them tell you, oh, your standards are too high. Oh, you'll die alone. Oh, why don't you find a man that you can build with? Oops. No, we just mean build us up. Because you know what? That never works out for the woman. All she does is end up looking stupid and getting told that she should have chosen better. And if you look at the Negro that was in this video, he didn't even have the decency to get a retwist or groom himself knowing that he was going to be on national TV. And this is what he thinks is acceptable and what looks good to present himself to the world. So you already know that if this is his best, then he's probably one of the princes of the Pookies. And I really just want Black women, especially young Black women, to realize that having a man is not a flex. It really isn't. Having a man that's cheating on you, having a man that's just there because he's just there, he's not adding anything or any value to your life, that's not a flex. Having a truly good man is a flex. But we all know that they are in short supply. So I truly believe that a Black woman's best is putting her own well-being first. And the first thing that you can do is not to give any of these men your trust until they have been tried and tested. Don't have any children. Don't trust their word until they have well been proven to be trustworthy. Like I said before, don't mess with these dusties or with any men that cannot add value to your life. Value emotionally, value financially. If he's not doing that, honestly, why is he around? I don't know if anybody is old enough or if anybody remembers Changing Faces, but they said that you can do bad all by yourself, okay? And I really just felt bad seeing this woman's pain, and it angered me to see that oftentimes men don't even seem to care about how deeply they hurt women. All they do is call that woman crazy when she gets in her feelings and they move on to the next. And it's absolutely disgusting. And then when these same men get older and they've ruined all the women that are in their age group that they've come in contact with, now they want to find a younger woman so that they can harm a new generation of young women and put trauma on them. Yuck. But I